matter what you're going through
or what you have been through, thank God is fabulous. I'm Welda Paley.
And I'm Fasia Hilton.
Welcome.
Thank God is fabulous.
Male nurses.
Patient comfort, values, and beliefs.
Thank God is fabulous. What is cancer? What is your perception of cancer?
Well, today our guest will be sharing her story on living with cancer.
Thank God is fabulous.
Friendship. What is a true friend? He's my friend. She's my friend. Can a male and a female be true friends?
What are the benefits of friendship? Are there true friends with benefits or not? How do you know somebody is a friend? What are the criteria? What are the requirements to have a friend?
Thank
God is fabulous.
Well, today we are going to be talking about career choices.
Do you make career choices based on your habits, or things you love, or what's trending, or what would be your livelihood?
Is it going to be vocational, or is it going to be higher education? What's your choice? It doesn't matter what you're going through
Or what you have been through, thank God is fabulous. I'm Welda Paley.
And I'm Fasia Hilton.
Welcome.
Thank God is fabulous.
Male nurses.
Patient comfort, values, and beliefs.
Thank God is fabulous. What is cancer? What is your perception of cancer?
Well, today our guest will be sharing her story on living with cancer.
Thank God is fabulous.
Friendship. What is a true friend? He's my friend. She's my friend. Can a male and a female be true friends?
What are the benefits of friendship? Are there true friends with benefits or not? How do you know somebody is a friend? What are the criteria? What are the requirements to have a friend?
Thank
God is fabulous.
Well, today we are going to be talking about career choices.
Do you make career choices based on your habits, or things you love, or what's trending, or what would be your livelihood?
Is it going to be vocational, or is it going to be higher education? What's your choice? what you're going through
or what you have been through. Thank God it's fabulous. I'm Welda Patey.
And I'm Fasia Hilton.
Welcome.
Thank God it's fabulous.
Male nurses.
Patient comfort, values, and beliefs.
Thank God it's fabulous. What is cancer? What is your perception of cancer?
Well, today our guest will be sharing her story on living with cancer.
Thank God it's fabulous.
Friendship. What is a true friend? He's my friend. She's my friend. Can a male and a female be true friends?
What are the benefits of friendship? Are there true friends with benefits or not? How do you know somebody is a friend? What are the criteria? What are the requirements to have a friend?
Thank God it's fabulous. Well, today we are going to be talking about career choices.
Do you make career choices based on your habits or things you love or what's trending or what would be your livelihood?
Is it going to be vocational or is it going to be higher education? What's your choice?
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Thank God It Is Fabulous.
Yes, yes.
It doesn't matter what you're going through.
Or what you have been through.
Thank God it is fabulous. So welcome to another episode of Thank God It's Fabulous. This evening topic is texting and driving.
Yes.
Unfortunately, our guest who should have come on the show today has an inconvenience and couldn't come.
Yes.
But nevertheless, the topic is very important. A lot of times we think we are invisible. We think it cannot happen to us. So we always take the chances, forgetting to know that you are not the only driver on the road.
So true.
You have to drive for yourself and you have to drive for the people around you. If this fact is really what it is, which means if you are driving focused, somebody else may not be.
Yes.
And sometimes you may be caught off guard and you may not be able to save yourself or the person who had the accident with you. Well, one of the prime things that causes accident is lack of focus. So something have to distract you to cause you to not be paying attention. Or If you are the focus driver, something might distract the other driver who can come crashing into you. That's still an accident. Okay? So today we're going to talk about this texting and driving. Texting started about maybe like the last 10 years now.
No, 20 something. It started a while back. In the,
Well, you think it's not
in
like
the in
10
the
years?
90s. No, I think in the mid 90s it started. I mean, back then we had beepers,
Yes.
that you could use the beeper
The
and just
pager,
the
page
pager,
you.
yes.
Mhm.
And you could text with, numbers that would be letters, but it was not as bad as it is
Yes.
now.
Yes. Right now, it's on a whole different level. We're
Oh,
doing
yes.
things we ain't got no business doing. Okay. But when you're driving, you're supposed to be focused. You're supposed to pay attention to the road. You're supposed to keep your eyes ahead of you, and your peripheral helps you to see the sides or even turning your whole head. That's to keep you focused. They got mirrors. I mean, the manufacturers of cars have done their part. They've done everything they think they can to make you safe. There are some cars you cannot even get in a car and receive messages on your phone. It will tell you you cannot receive a message at this time. Or sometimes will display that you have a message, but when you try to click it to read it, it will tell you
So
it
true.
will not let you because they
Yes.
don't want you to be distracted. But we think that we can get away with murder. Or I can just send this message quickly while I'm driving, I'm paying attention. No, no. Because sending and receiving message is a brain activity.
It is.
Your
Yes.
mind have to read to understand and analyze what the message is saying to you. So there's no way you'll be focused when somebody sent you a text for you to pay attention quickly, get back to that text, and then you're trying to respond. And you got one hand, and the size of some of these phones is no joke. They're not small where you can just do that. You got to look for that keypad to be able to do it. Look, all the way around is just not pleasant when you should be driving and got your hands on the steering wheel. But some of us take chances. And the life you save could be your own.
Yes, definitely.
Because when you're texting and you're driving and you're distracted and something goes wrong, you can hurt yourself, you can hurt another innocent person, and just make a whole mess. Because let me tell you, at the end of the day, if somebody hit you, you're gonna feel the pain. Even if they got good insurance, that ain't gonna be the end of the day factor. Like, oh, I thank God I got hit, I got insurance money coming. What if you die? You will not even know that person had insurance money. Because now your family will be at a loss for you. Just because you were either not focused or paying attention, or another person was not focused and paying attention. But we all think that we can just send a quick message. That message may be the last.
It may be the last, yes.
It may be the last. And what is so important that it can't wait till you get to the destination you're going to. Even if you say it was direction I was getting, no, you're supposed to put the direction in before you leave the destination to the other destination. Because some cars will not even let you play around with your phone to get that GPS doing stuff. Because they feel it's endangering you. Those cars that got a navigation system, if the car is in motion, your navigation and you will not have it like that. Because they know it's not safe for you to be operating a moving vehicle and at the same time trying to do something else in the car. They are doing everything else to save us from ourselves, and we refuse to be safe. Can you imagine that? We just go to the point like, you know what? I got this. I can do my one hand and I can send a message here with my tongue. It doesn't work all the time.
It doesn't, it takes that split second, just that split second of distraction that can change the trajectory of your life and someone else's life. And it could be more than one person's life.
Yes. Yes.
That could be affected. I mean, just your life. Look, I work in the ICU, and I've seen so many of these cases, so many of them. Some of them recover, some of them don't, and some of them are fatal. When I say some of them don't recover, it means they are incapacitated for life.
Yes. One text.
Just
Split
because
second.
of that one text that you want to text.
Split
It
second.
can wait. We all are guilty. I know I'm guilty at times too. I'm not going to sit here and think I'm holier than thou. No. But that split second, you know, can change your life. It can change someone else's life. So please, let's not text and drive. It can
If,
wait.
if you were dead, whoever trying to reach you will not reach you
They
on
will
the
not
phone.
reach you.
So they can always wait. It can always wait. It's not that important.
It's not
It's
your
not
life.
that serious.
Your life is more valuable than that. It's the same as speeding. You know, if my analogy for speeding is if I'm speeding and I get pulled over, wherever I'm trying to get to, I will not get there
because
in
the
time.
police know how to hold you.
Exactly.
They will check your mom, your pa, your great-grand, your great-great-great-grand before they come back to you. And the time you're rushing now, you already wasted the time. If you knew that place you were going was that important, you would have gone there ahead of time. So why are you rushing now? Or I will be 10 minutes late if you already late.
Right.
You're already late. You know?
So this, you know, this doesn't only go for adults, it goes for teenagers as well.
Yep.
You know, because most times they think that they're indispensable. And I mean these kids can text, they can text you a paragraph within 3 seconds. I don't know how. I'm still doing 2 phones and 2 thumbs to text. Yes.
Yep.
You know, there's one where you use the little, I don't know how you, the triangular design where you
and it picked the letters
it pick
for
the
you.
words
Yeah,
for you.
it picked words. Yeah. Yep.
Your life is more important.
You
Just
know,
that little distraction.
today I was with my students in the break room and I was eating. When I look up for Sia, everybody was like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked, I said, how many of you in here can be without your phone for 24 hours? They started to really think about it, if they can do it. Then one person said, yeah, I can do it because sometimes I'm at a place where I get no reception. I said, no, that's not what I'm talking about. You got all amenities clear for you. You're not on the phone because you can't get on. That one, you got no choice. You just can't get on. But this one, internet is good. Everything is good. But you purposefully chose to not use the phone for 24 hours. How many of y'all can do it? None of them could.
It's hard.
Because they think their life depend on this stuff. Forgetting to know that they didn't have this phone when they were born. But it's so bad now. The babibabies that are born,
they can control this phone more than we
can grab it and they can start. And you look at it, you
and they know how to control the phone.
Control the phone. They're babies. You know.
Look, when was it? Tuesday or Wednesday? There was a little glitch with Facebook. And it was like the entire world stopped because people could not get on Facebook. I don't know if you okay. There was a glitch on Facebook because I, during the day I would post my word of the day. So I went to go post my word. I couldn't get in, and I'm thinking, what's going on? So I'm saying, forgot password. I think I put it in like 15 times, and every time I go to do it, it won't allow me. I'm like, what's going on? So a friend of mine messaged me on Messenger. I sent her a message. I said, it looks like someone hacked my page.
I can't get in.
Not until later that I realized that, so this little device is so dangerous.
Look, the role for this thing is to communicate at appropriate times. Send message and receive message. But we have changed the use of this anymore. Everything for some people is in this phone. All the banking activities. All the contacts are there.
Everything.
They don't remember no phone number for
Mm-mm.
nobody no more.
No.
So they cannot function without the phone. If they need to talk to somebody, they need to go in the phone. If they need to get a message about something, all their passwords for everything,
is
they got it
in
in
the
the phone.
phone. Yes.
So they're not trying to remember. And you know what? The sad thing about it, our brain is not using the capacity it needs to sustain itself. We will have more dementia, Alzheimer in the years to come than no anybody business. Because the more you use the brain, the more they stay active. They don't have time to do all sorts of things. But when you're not using your brain function in its totality, you're giving a chance to go look for your trouble. You kill the cells, and when they die, they're not rejuvenating. Brain cells don't rejuvenate. They die, that's it. But we're not using them. We don't read no more. We got Kindle. We don't open a book no more. So some of us got our Kindle on our phone. We go to school. We got our whole account for our school on our phone. We can sit there and do our assignment on our phone. Everything is on the phone.
Is electronic now. Everything.
We know we're in technological era. We accept. But please, put it down sometime. Stay away from the UV ray and then get some rest. These things, all of them have radioactive waves going on all day long. This thing interferes with your electrical activities in your body. And we don't even think about that. But all day we got it like this. We're talking what? Crap. They tell you now, they say you should use put a earbud in and let it be attached to the phone. Guess what? Now they got a status that's showing that the earbuds, the frequency or radioactivity is even higher than the cell phone being near you.
Oh wow. So it's higher than the Bluetooth
earbud? Yes. So now they're telling us to be careful of that. So that means everything gonna be on speaker now. Don't talk what you don't need to talk, because you can't talk in public with it. You have to keep it on. And you know where we have come now. A lot of people will not listen. The next thing, ENT will be very full because everybody will have some kind of ear problem going on. I got this one that, this earbud that you can cross over your ear. Mama, because I like the one you can put in, it hurts my ear. But see, I took it 4 days ago and I have not put it back in. But I feel in my ear like I still have it on. That's how bad it is. I'm like, Jules, so that means I can't even put something in my ear. Maybe I gotta look for the one now that can lay against it. So it's crazy. And when they're making these things, we are all excited for the technology. Then after we get involved, then they tell us the side effects. And we have to deal with that. Okay. But not to get off the subject of this texting and driving. People have lost their lives behind
so many
stuff.
people, yes. I don't even know the statistics behind it, but so many people have lost their lives.
At first, you remember it was driving drunk. Don't drink while driving. Don't drink while driving. Don't drink while driving, because you are intoxicated. Your mind is not in its right frame, and you're not in your right space, and you're being a moving vehicle. Then they went to texting and driving. All of this because when the mind is impaired or the mind is not focused, you can't do the things that you do when the car is moving. Look, you think you that's fast as an athlete. You can just press the brake quickly. When the brake fail, what next?
Yeah,
what next?
It's not.
I mean, we trust our car brakes more than we want to trust God.
Yeah, but it goes both ways. It's not only texting while driving that can be dangerous. Also, texting while being a pedestrian is just as dangerous, because you can walk into traffic. You're texting and you're walking and you don't know if the light has changed, and you can walk in and someone can hit you, but it is your fault because you were texting. This person's coming, and before they could react, you walk into them coming.
And they are in a vehicle.
Yes.
So they're taking you down.
So it's dangerous all the way around. We have to be conscious of what we are doing. We have to be, mindful, and just we have to make the right decisions. Yes.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, sometimes you on this TikTok and you got an earbud in,
And someone
you in
called
your own
you in your
world.
own world. Yes.
Oh, you in your
Someone is
own
calling.
world.
Look, that this thing is its own company. You
Yeah.
don't need anyone to talk to.
Now you go out in gatherings,
You see families
Jesus,
sitting, no one
and nobody
communicating.
talking to their friend
Everyone
again,
at the table, they have their
doing
phone
something with
and
that
doing
phone.
their own thing.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah. You go somewhere you don't know anyone, no problem.
No problem. You
You
just
can
pull out
you
your
can
phone.
have a fun time. You
Just
can
make sure
laugh.
you got enough juice.
Yes. But
Isa,
we have to be mindful, and we have to, we have to tell our children about this texting and driving, especially the teenagers that are starting
especially
to
the
drive.
teenagers.
Yes, because most times they are the ones that think. I mean, we adults are guilty as well, but they think, oh, I can do it. I can multitask, and do this and drive. That little distraction, it takes a split second for you to lose your life or for someone else to lose their life.
And the sad thing about it, you can't say I will undo it after you've done it.
You cannot.
You can't undo it.
You can't.
It's done. It's settled, it's signed, sealed, and delivered. Whatever you get from there, it be yours. Now you want to spread the word. But somebody told you before it happened. But that time you're invincible. It couldn't be you. But somebody will always come to tell someone. Whether you decide to listen or not, that'll be a whole different story. I mean, this guest that wanted to come on, she wanted to come and tell her story because
Yes.
it happened to
It
her.
happened to her. And I mean, it's, I hate to tell her story, but she had a terrible, terrible accident where her car hydroplaned, went in the water. And I mean, it was bad. She was in the ICU. She had a trach. They had to put a trach in. She had to learn how to talk again. She had to learn how to walk again. She had to learn how to run again. She had traumatic brain injury.
Imagine just from Texas.
And she attested to the fact that, it was her fault. She was texting. Luckily, no one else got hurt, but she got seriously injured.
Lost control.
But just to the glory of God, she has recovered and she's doing well. But there are remnants of that you can see. There's a residual of that.
You will have the scar to tell the story.
Yes.
You don't need to have the scar.
I mean, that in itself, just thinking about it, it's trauma.
Yeah. You know what it'd be like for you to get behind another car wheel?
Yes. It's that in itself. Can you imagine? You have to learn how to talk again, how to speak, how to write, how to run, how to walk.
And this is in your adult life now. You're learning the things that you did a long time ago.
Yes.
Just because you nearly lost it all.
So let us not take it lightly.
These things, they are called vehicles. Man made them. They are not God.
And they're not toy either. I mean, this is metal, iron, fiberglass together.
I know. Clunkers. Yeah. We put it on the road and we trust that it will do what we want it to do. It don't always do what you want it to do. And the worst part, the people who doing this texting and driving in bad weather condition.
Because you'll never think it will happen to me. No, it will never happen to you. You're thinking, oh, I'm gonna send this quick message.
Send a quick message. This person keep calling me. I just want to let them know I'm on my way.
And they don't mean any harm.
Never reach.
They don't mean any harm.
You will be on your way for a long time, but you never reach. Please take heed.
Don't text and drive.
Take heed.
It can wait. I listened to this story on YouTube about this mother, and her son, that he was such an active little boy, and she knew because he loved to watch the football game. If he was crying and she just sat him in front of the TV and put the game on, that was it for him. He would sit there and be quiet, you know. And so her dream for him was, to be in the stadium
Yeah.
and he would be a football player. And he and his sister were walking. I don't know where they were going, and this lady was texting and driving in a school zone. She crossed the ran through the four-way stop sign, and as they were about to cross, the sister said, she had her brother's hand, and the next minute he was gone because she got off the pavement and hit him, and now he's paralyzed from the neck down.
Can you imagine that?
Yes.
At no fault to you, somebody changed your life.
Yes. And the thing that took me, the mother said, there's one thing that I can never tell my son, and that is go outside and play. She said, because that was the one thing that got to him when she told him go outside and play, because he loved to sit in front of the TV to watch the game. So a punishment for him would be her telling him go outside and play. She said she can never tell her son to go outside and play. And that play, to me, I was discerning about it, thinking, that play doesn't just mean go outside and play in the yard. Go out. It could be go outside and play your football. Go
Yeah.
outside. I mean, it
And
means
you could
it
be in
means
your
so
own
many
backyard.
things.
Somebody could
Yes.
jump there with their car and
Yes. I mean, there are cars, people texting, they're driving and drive into your house.
Drive into your house.
You're sitting in your living room,
Thinking they
minding
pressing
your
the
own
brake, not
business.
knowing that the accelerator they pressing in the car
Yes.
keep going.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
So that texting and driving,
Please.
if you're doing
The
it,
life you save could be your own.
it could be your own.
Somebody else you love.
Yes.
Let's take caution.
It's not worth it.
It is not that important.
No, it can wait.
Whew.
It can wait. Even if it means, you wait when you're at the light. Not that I'm condoning it, but at least at the light, the vehicle has stopped. But that texting can wait. It can wait.
Whew. Well, that's your food for thought this evening. If you've been doing it, if you are chronic perpetrator, think about it. Every day in Christmas, New York can come too.
Yeah.
The day you're not expecting it, because you've been doing this so long, you're just good at it now, you think. Be not your day. And those scars, they come to scar you. So you never forget it.
Yes.
And sometimes they scar you, you never come back here to tell the story.
Yeah, sometimes you'll never live to tell the story. Never. So stop texting and driving.
Stop texting and stop driving. If you cannot stay off the phone, then park the car.
Yes.
Park the car. Park the car.
Or if it means you take your phone and put it in your bag when you're
Just
driving.
so you can reach
this
it.
way, if you think you are a chronic texter, take the phone and put it in your bag.
Yeah, that's the worst one. They be trying to reach for it while they're driving, but they can't feed the purse. Got a hand, keep going. So now they got to
put it far away where you know you will not reach it. Put it behind you.
Then they do like this.
If you know you're not, no, they'll put it in the trunk. How about
that's the only place we'll be saying that in the trunk.
Yes.
Because trust me, I know I've been driving before and my phone fell down. And I'm praying and waiting to get to the closest light
to get to it,
so I can get my phone. You hear me?
We all are guilty of that, but we should do better.
I know.
We should do better.
It just make me think about the day I was in my Jeep, my open tab, with no doors.
And your phone dropped.
And my phone fell down on the freeway. I just pulled over and started looking at the phone because I seen the cars coming. I know they're going to march here. I just wanted to be witness. I saw my phone get smashed today on the freeway.
Oh,
the phone fell out of the Jeep. But there was nothing I could do about it because there were no doors on the car, But please take heed. That was the phone that got smashed. It could have been the whole Jeep that got smashed. Trying to get the phone from falling out of the car.
It's replaceable. You can replace it.
And I'm still here today, and I still got different phone.
Yes.
So.
And the good thing about phones now, Everything that you have on that phone, you
I
can
say you can
retrieve it.
just move it on to the next
You
one.
can retrieve
Yeah,
it. Yes.
that's the good thing.
Yeah.
But yes, please stop texting and driving. Another thing we're going to talk about today is Women's Day.
Today is International Women's Day, so hence the purple. And I have a little purple tint.
Girl, you are on top of these girls. Today is the Women's Day. You know what one guy said? He
Mm-mm.
said, if you are dating a European woman and you
Mhm.
thought you've gotten over Valentine, well, you miss it because March 8th, you better have all the flowers, all the roses, all the chocolates, and some diamonds to go with it because it's International Women's Day. You can't go to your girl without something. If you want to keep your girlfriend, you have to have something. I'm like, ooh,
Yeah, I don't think in America they don't
do
celebrate it
Valentine
that
and
well.
but
Yeah,
everywhere else,
it's International
everybody
Women's
is
Day.
about it today.
And we've come well. Happy International Women's Day to all
To
women.
all women.
To all women. We are some strong people,
Woo-wee.
multitaskers. I mean, what? There's nothing a man can do that a woman cannot do. Yes, I said it.
Ooh, the fight is coming
Come
tonight.
and get me. There is nothing a man can do that a woman cannot do, but there are things that women can do that men cannot do. Hence, childbirth.
Oh no, baby, take your time. This is 2023. They're getting pregnant now and they having
It's,
baby.
no, it's,
Can
it's,
you imagine
it's, it's
that?
not the real deal. I want to see that.
I don't understand all
Mm-mm.
this crap about men having babies and all of that. But Ghana passed her LGBTQ bill. If
I heard that
kissing,
dressing
or
dressing.
You even
If you're
cross-dress
not dressing the
in-
way as which you
okay.
were, you
in the
know,
way God created you, you
it's
go to
a
jail.
yes.
There,
I
Ghana.
read that.
You go, Ghana.
Mhm.
Yeah. Look,
Yeah.
some things will just not fit in some areas. If it fit in your area, enjoy it there. But don't impose it on anybody else who doesn't do that. You know?
Yeah, but I
So-
mean, we still have a long way to go
Hmm.
as far as gender equality. And I'm going to speak from the healthcare profession. What I've noticed in the healthcare profession is no matter how much experience you have, okay, a male healthcare provider will get paid more than a female.
Yeah.
That is just a given. Is it right? No. And I've always wondered why. And I asked, most of the answers that I get is that because there are few male providers in male nurses, so that's why they do that to attract them to come into the profession. But I don't think that's fair.
That's not fair. Because you know what one nurse told me today? He said, whenever there is heavy lifting and difficult patients or patients that, petty females can deal with, they always give it to them.
That is not true.
I told you, I say it's not supposed to be that way.
But it is not true because we all the assignment is divided equally. No, and it's teamwork.
No, he said, I told him, I said, well, it's not the case. He said, well, I was a unit manager and I'm a nurse on the floor. So I know what it is. I've seen where we got this particular patient and we look at the weight and we say, who are we going to give it to? Who's the guy that's working today? And everybody looking for the man to give that patient
No,
to.
not all the time.
When they see a man, they think strength. I said, but we women, we got strength too. He said, yeah, I know you're trying to say that it's not supposed to be that way, but it's that way.
Yeah, but even if a male has a patient that needs, more, that is a heavy lifter, he cannot lift that patient by himself. There will be a female there helping.
Because it's not about
Exactly.
strength,
Now,
it's technique.
with male, it might be just two males doing it, and with female, it might be 3 or 4 of us, but we will get it done.
And
so, but that
too. You're getting here and give us a so what are your
that
guys?
is I think that's one of the things that I see in healthcare is that I noticed, and I mean it was open. There was no covering of it. All of the male nurses got paid more than the female. It was just a given, and it shouldn't be that way.
Well, they said that every profession were only men long before women were given the opportunity to work. We're supposed to be to the house and taking care of the kids and
Well, this is the
homemaker.
21st century.
And since we decided we said we want to be helper, we will be helper. I'm like, yeah. So we'll never have our own role. So no, you'll be helper. That's why you are. You are the helper. Okay. You're coming home tonight.
This is
Your helper
the
will be there waiting
21st
for you.
century. And you know, domestically, we have some men, especially in the African culture, that will not help at home.
No.
You know, they feel like the woman is she's the domesticated one. So when it comes to cooking, to cleaning, you know, helping with the chores around the house, even taking the trash outside, some of them don't do it, especially the African men. They don't do it, and it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. Help.
Help the partner.
Taking care of the home is a hard, it's hard work.
You know, there was one on TikTok I was looking at. He told the wife, he said, look at the house, it's not clean. You been home all day, you don't work, you don't bring in no income in this house, but you got a place looking uncared for. Where's my food? She said, I'm still cooking. And you're still cooking, the food is not even ready. So she said, but I had to take care of the children. He said, 2 children, and you acting like you got 10 living in this house, and he going off on the woman. He said, sometimes I think you should go out there and work for that money, and let me stay home and take care of this children, and you will see the difference. She said, she waited, he settled down. She said, honey, you remember what you said earlier on about me going outside to work and you staying home and taking care of the kids? I was thinking about it. I think we should give it a try. He said, are you sure? Don't come back to me and cry because they had a business or store. And he like, I have to deal with all this. She said, yeah, I will go there. I will manage that side. I want you to stay here to manage. So he smiled and had it like, at least I get a day off. All right. The switch role. He had a 2-year-old. That 2-year-old was from hell. The 2-year-old could open a cup of milk, and while you're giving it to her, she's drinking it, and you turn your back, she go in, take that milk, and clean the house with it herself. Then why you think you're taking that milk to come up? She in her own clothes. She said she dressing, so she taking all the clothes. Look, the baby wanna deal with him for 3 hours. He will start calling. No more refuse to answer her phone. She said he will be all right because she saw a call coming through. I'll be attending to the customers here. I will sell and make business.
They don't know what it
is.
is.
Mom, when she finally came home in the evening, she said, before she came, she called. She said, I just called to check on you and the kids. He said, anything you want, I'll give it to you. But don't ever leave me here with this children again. She said, oh no, honey, why? He said, are you on your way? She said, oh no, I wanted to make a couple of stops. He said, no, no stop. Come straight home. These children are driving me crazy. He said, I have not cooked. I have not even taken my own bath today. I have bathed this baby 3 times and she keep messing herself. He said, oh, did she do that? She never does that to me. But yeah, you know, we have to appreciate each other.
Yes. At least
we are
help
in
out.
your life for a reason. Appreciate that we are there for that reason. We're not there for you to misuse us. We are not there for you to trash us. We are not there for you to overlook us. You know, simple respect for what we do in our office. We'll respect what you do in your office, you know. And at the end of the day, we're still helping you.
Yes.
Because don't think because that woman is not going to work to bring physical cash, means she's not saving
she's not
you
working.
money.
Right.
The money she's saving you by being in your house saves you higher help. The money she saves you by being in your house saves you from laundry. The money she saves you from being in your house, taking care of your kids. They're not at the hospital. Because there are a lot of things that you will spend money on if you don't have the partner on the other side to help balance it out.
You know, speaking of that, look, yesterday my coworker and I were talking. Her nephew goes to daycare, and she was telling me how expensive it is for daycare. Over $400 and something a week.
For a week.
Can you imagine? Yeah. $400 and something a week for daycare.
Can you imagine if you didn't have a wife at home? So now you know what I like. I like these men that have decided to be stay-at-home dads.
Yes, yes.
You know, if you want to be a stay-at-home dad, complete all the choices. Don't leave some for me to come from the office and come finish it. oh baby, I did everything else, but I left the cooking for you because you know I can't cook. That's why you were supposed to go to the office. If you want me to do the cooking, let me be here with the kids, cook and do stuff. But no, you want to be home, you do home so you learn. Look, now nobody can give any excuse. Everything you need to know is on something. Bring up the recipe, put it together. However, it go down, it go down. That
Yeah,
was
and
one day.
it's becoming a trend now. I had a
Yeah.
patient whose the wife was a lawyer, or she is a lawyer, and so since she made more money than he did, they decided, they had twins. They decided that he would stay home, and he agreed to it, and then she would work. And it worked out, and it saved a lot of money. And he was
daddy when daddy home.
great at it. Yes.
Daddy just be great with the kids. They let them do anything they want to do.
No, but he cooked, he cleaned, he took care of the kids. She didn't have to come home from work and cook and clean. He loved doing it.
And some men are just domesticated.
Yeah, it's becoming a trend now. Yeah. And some men, when a man can cook, he can cook. He can cook.
Yeah. When I met Savannah, she used to cook for me. But since I took over the kitchen, he like, okay, I'm stepping aside.
But would you allow him to go in the kitchen? That is the question.
Sometimes I let him come there, but now he doesn't enjoy it. Like
you cook and fill that refrigerator and that freezer up with food. Why should he go and cook again? So much food is in the fridge and the freezer.
I know, yeah. Oh well. Let's just respect each other.
That's it. That's it.
Just know that you're helping your friend. But when we're growing up, when you had to play and your friend came to play with you, you'll do both of your work quickly and then you can go play. It's the same thing with marriage. You'll do what you got to do together and then you can have fun. But some of them so mean, they do all this to you during the day, and in the night they want you to be of you and I independence observation. I'm not observing nothing tonight.
I want you to go to Jerusalem.
Yeah. Yeah. And the one that make you work hard during the day that don't want to come in the night and act like you superstar. No, it ain't gonna work. Because for us, it's our emotions.
It is.
That make it happen. So if I'm not happy in the day, don't come here in the night. It ain't working, So please, let's help each other to this International Women's Day. If you have a woman in your life and you are not able to give her anything, the simple words, it
goes a long way.
A long way, because we hold on to those words, we put it in our emotional box, and we reflect on the words every time. Oh, my baby said, and we just smile.
So women are emotional beings.
Nothing
we think with our hearts. We think with our emotions.
So Lala, they finish giving us money. We living for it, my baby said, and we loving it. No,
women love attention.
Yeah, don't ever stop.
Don't stop. Women love attention. That is the drive that we that's the fuel we work on. We love attention. So if you're giving your spouse or your significant other that attention that he or she needs, the sky is the limit.
So true. And Abraham's the old jinx man, he said some men can do the house choices more than the women. Yes. The guy men, Savannah, my husband can clean. He can pack. Me, if I pack, there will be no room for the small thing. He will pack and then add 10 of that same thing in the same space and he got room.
Look, I love to see a man that is neat. If you're neat and you put things where they belong, and
that's where we are. Me, I love cooking. Oh, let me cook all day long, no problem. But to clean up, Jesus Christ, and I start crying.
I know.
You
took the words out of my mouth. She's gonna call me. Marcia, come get something to eat. And here I am thinking, oh, my sister is calling me because she cooked and she knows that I love food. Not knowing that it's the under motive, okay? Because she knows that I love to clean, I love to wash dishes. Now until one day she confessed. I said, oh.
That's what this cooking is all about. Yeah. Hey,
God.
Everybody got an area. Everybody really do have an area. We all have strength and we all have weaknesses.
Yes, we all do.
So when you see your partner is not strong in area, you be that driving force if you can. You know,
Mhm.
if you want me to work outside, I want to work for you outside the room all day long because I'm the out body. I want to be out there doing something, eat people faces, doing stuff. Oh, you bring me one night, say clean out the hall. It will not be easy because I will start finding the money. I will not finish cleaning the chair alone until nighttime. You know, because now I won't clean. I won't do that part, but I will do everything else. You know, so is whomever is in your life. All those things is respect and appreciation.
I said
The little
companionship.
things you do makes the woman feel respected. Look, after a long day's work, sometimes just a massage of your feet look like you in heaven. The thing they call luxury. That's luxury there.
Mhm.
Because your feet is like, thank you, Lord, for Jesus. And who is giving you that heaven on earth? Your
Your
partner.
partner. Or
You
just,
know?
just receiving just a message out of the blue, just
Yeah.
because, just
Yeah.
because message. It goes a long way.
Yeah. The,
A
the
long
precious
way.
things you'll say to us, it stay with us all through the
It
day.
does.
You know, you
It
sending me
really
text
does.
message down the hot thing. You know when I come home, I'm gonna be a hot thing because I feel hot already. You know, there's so many ways to kill the cat. Or some people just want the cat dry and they're trying to skin it. Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work here. You know, learn something different. You can't do the same thing all day and expect different results. You know, and what's the end? Some of them ain't got no money, but they ain't got no finesse. You cannot have both. You choose which one you will carry now. You got romance, you got all that nice stuff. You get money, we'll bring
It's
the money to
okay,
you. We'll bring
right?
the money to you. Then you do the stuff you know how to do and we feel good about it.
Well, you got money, you
You
got
got money, you
romance.
get
Then
romance,
you
and
want
then
you
you
won't
say you
have an
want to be
ugly
fly
with.
boy.
No, it's not
And
gonna
now you
work.
your business, nobody can play with it. You want nighttime can't even come go say it's 6:30 daylight up. You say go sleep. Sleep for what it? Sleeping. We are not going to sleep. But yeah, today is Women's Day. Love the woman in your life.
Yes.
Appreciate her. You know, the little things that she do, tell her. Make her feel loved. Look, we women, we are very funny people. If you're not telling us at home, somebody start telling us outside.
Hmm.
It be going like they be going like that before you load it to the
It's
end.
stuck. Yes.
She won't have anything to do with you. The place they're giving her the place she wants to go and hear it. Because that's how we are.
It's true. We are emotional beings.
You
So
know, somebody who
know.
clicking on that emotion and just tapping into it little by little. Sure. You ain't got no money, don't worry about it. Your money gonna go to him too. Because he's doing the little things that matter to us. You won't do the big things. Look, it's a
And to a woman, those big
360.
things don't mean those big things don't mean a thing. Yes, it is nice. Don't get me wrong. But it's the little things that matters.
And some people they don't know how to even multitask. They go to the work, they just focus on the work, they forget about the woman to the house. Oh, how come? How come? Even when we home and we cook and prep your food, if you came when you weren't even hungry, sit to that table and taste that food.
Yeah, or come in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Even if you're not gonna help, just come in the kitchen and converse.
Peace marking my butt while I'm
Yes.
cooking. It's working. I love it. That's look, men, you need a class, but
They
then
sure do need a class though.
but then men say, women, what do they want? It's a whole list. What do men want? Respect. They make it be like 2 things and the woman like 3,000 things, but that's how God did it.
Yeah.
That's how He did it. It's not your fault. It's not our fault. You need to learn, and we are learning too. You know, you will get a woman to do anything for you,
Anything.
anything you want her to do, but you got to have mullah. You got to have mullah. If you
No,
got
not
mullah, the
necessarily
little you
though.
have, you got to know how to
Yeah,
spend it and
not
use it.
necessarily. You don't have to have the money, but you have to have that affection.
Yeah.
You have to give that woman compliments. And I tell people, compliment is free. You don't have to pay for it. But some men are so stingy with it.
They send you with it. They don't
You're
even
not
tell you
buying
how
it.
you looking.
This is what we thrive on.
And can you imagine how much it costs us to look and do the way we are? Do you know what some women go through? Some are even nice about it. You know, especially us African women, we're very nice to our husband. We save our little money to do our own little thing. Some people, they're like this every week. Oh
Mhm.
no, I gotta get my hair done, I gotta get my nails done, I gotta put my false brows, I gotta put my false this, I gotta wear my lift, I gotta do this, and then you will spend that money for it, or else it ain't gonna happen.
I saw
You know?
a TikTok. Speaking of
Mm.
that, I gotta get this done, gotta get that done. There was a TikTok video that some um, African American brothers, said there's a reason why they go outside of the race, especially marry the Asian,
Mm,
Asian women,
mm.
because they don't ask for much. If you have money, you don't have it, they don't complain. I'm like,
Mm.
interesting.
But mama, the Asian woman, your back will break there. Ah, they don't ask for much, oh, but they will deal with you. Come to that bedroom and meet me. Cassava day for you. The cassava is supposed to be the other way, right? But then I got the cassava waiting for you. Oh yeah, it's really true. They're very industrious women. You get it in a little, they'll be fixing that little, but they'll get you in the nighttime. So yeah, that's true. Look, every race got their own thing. They got
So
their
true.
own
Yeah.
thing. So don't even jump from your own and go somewhere else to go over your own trouble because you don't know what's there. Like somebody was saying on TikTok to the Jamaican men who always trying to marry a woman because they want people to come to America. When the women come to Jamaica, they all lovey-dovey and da. When they bring you here, by the time you arrive to JFK, they tell you which bills your name will be on. Say they're ready to use you, and you tell yourself, I should just go back home because this is worse than anything I've ever seen. Well, hey, once you think what you got is not that green, you have to cross to the other side
So
to look
true.
for the green one. And
And
guess
it's
what
not always
happens?
greener on
It's
the
not
other side.
always green on the
Not
other
at
side.
all.
All right. So again, happy
That's it.
International Day to our
Yes.
women and men. Love them today. Pamper them today. Spoil them today. Okay.
Well, love them every day, pamper them every day, spoil them every day as
We're just
well.
making you that 3-8. If you can't do it, try to set to start. You know, because it's worth it though. You know, at the end
It
of the
is.
day, you get
Yes.
to go to the cookies jar and you get to pick any amount of cookies you want to eat today.
Yes.
All right. It doesn't matter what you're going through.
Or what you have been through.
Thank
Thank
God
God
is
it's
fabulous.
fabulous.
Well, spring is coming up. So I know we're not going to be here one of these weekends coming up in this March.
Right.
Because it's spring break for me and it's spring
Spring
break
it
for
me.
her.
Yes.
So we're springing it up.
We have to have
Yeah, so we're
our
gonna spring
vacation.
break. So you're gonna miss. I think it's the week of the 15th, the weekend of
So
the 15th,
and the 21st.
all the
Yes.
way through. Yeah.
So
You'll
for
cross
two
over.
2 Fridays.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it's not two. You'll go. You'll be back before the next one, unless you're going for more than that.
no, I'll be back on the 27th. So yeah, I'll be back that Friday.
Yeah. You'll
Okay,
be
yeah.
back that Friday. But we
Okay.
can just make you come to show when you just get testing down. So yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We'll take 2 weeks off and we'll go enjoy ourselves and we'll come back refreshed.
Yes.
All right.
So if you have any topics you want us to discuss, please feel free to let us know.
Yes.
And please share the show.
Mm-hmm. And Ojins, thank you for watching from
Yes,
Florida
I saw
today.
Ojix and
I
Femi.
see
Thank you
guys.
so much.
That is so
These
nice.
are our classmates from back home.
Yes, you
So.
guys, thanks so much for just being a part of. And you know, knowing your boys when they get here, they're not just gonna be cool. They're gonna get themselves involved. I like that. Okay. So remember, pamper those ladies.
Oh yes.
Get an automatic touch tonight.
Send them messages. Every now and then send them little love notes.
Yeah.
This is what we need.
It is never late. You can purpose how you want to do this marriage life. You can purpose how you want to spoil this woman every day of the week. If that you tell yourself every day of the week, I'm gonna send her one little word. Hi, honey. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, hot thing. My life, my world. You sweet. Lord, little things get us all stir up and make our come to pass. Everything else is ready when you get home. You mess around, you come, it'll be dry like a well with all fluids. Okay. Alrighty. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Good night,
Thank you for
folks.
joining us this evening. Do not text and drive.
Do not text and drive. Not at
Put
all.
the phone down. You will do it when you get there. Okay.
Yes.
Have a good evening.
And have a good weekend. Be safe.
Be safe. Oh, so that means we have a burial coming up in the community, and
Oh,
we
the
will not even be
21st.
on the
Yes.
show for
So
that.
let's
So
see. What's the
we,
calendar?
yes, there
So
will
let's
be
see.
the funeral and wakekeeping will all be when we are off, so we
All
won't
right.
be able to talk
So
about it.
yeah. So the 15th and the 24th and the 22nd will not be on.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
So
15th,
we'll be back on the
22nd.
29th.
On the 29th, we will
God's
be right
willing.
back here, God's willing, to bring you more topics of interest and keep you motivated, keep you educated, and keep you empowered. Okay? Have a good evening.
Good night.
Good night.